Let me film you this time real quick.
Okay.
We'll switch and we'll turn the Ovilus on here real quick. Then hit ABC mode when you get there.
Wisdom, near, yell.
Wisdom, near, and yell. That would be the kids playing, in my opinion. They're yelling.
Atom, tag.
They're playing tag.
Are they playing tag right now? Did you play tag in this train car?
Did you guys play a lot in this train car?
If you did, there's some devices over here that you can play with. There's a REM pod that if you go up to it, like so, it'll interact with you with different lights. And if you actually physically touch this little ball, it will go off too. Oh, those are just birds. Alice and Gail, are you still here with us? Are you playing tag?
E.
Is that what, wait, what did it say?
Just the letter E.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, atom. Like atomic atom?
Yeah, that was before tag. Do you know how your family got this train car?
Can you make those devices on the ground over here, on that blue towel, go off for us?
Do you guys play inside this train car?
Norman, are you out here with us?
Ravine. Then. Was there a ravine you guys would play in back then?
If you guys are still here, can you make that device on the ground light up for us? It will let us know 100% sure that you are here.
Are you guys in the other train car? Nothing.
Nothing's going on right now.
Yeah. I wonder if they're over in the other one.
Do you want us to go to the other train car? Can you make one of our devices go off, please?
Table.
Are you
Mountain. Would you guys go play in the mountains?
Can you make that REM pod go off just once for us, please? By going near the antenna? It will let us know that you're here for sure. Do you want us to go to the other train car?
Did anything happen inside this train car?
Nothing's happening at all.
Yeah, maybe we head over to the other train car.
Okay,
Alright, I'm gonna turn this off.
down at the bottom.
Okay.
Biscuit. Thanks. Alright guys, so this is the last place. We're back in the house again. We're gonna investigate with. We're gonna try the Estes method here and see what we're able to capture. I'm gonna put the REM pod in a different room, and that way Kevin can see it, what's going on. I'm gonna do doing the Estes method real quick and seeing if anything does happen. So I'll put this in here, maybe on this carpet. If anything is here, you know, they can interact with this in here. So that way we know 100% sure. What the heck?
Well, now there's stuff going on.
I kid you not. Can we point this up here real quick? I kid you not. This was not going off at all. We came in here like 10 minutes ago. Nothing. And now it was going off. Are you here with us? You have to be very close to it in order for it to go off. I'm like 2 feet away. You have to go like this to be touching it. And it was not. See? I'm walking around it.
It just got really cold in here.
Yeah, it did. What the heck? Maybe we just had it in the wrong spot.
Maybe.
Okay, so that's good.
Alright.
So, I guess keep it there. Just gotta stand in the doorway to kind of get both of us things.
Okay.
Hold the obelisk too, if you're able to. And see if we're able to capture anything on the obelisk as well. While I'm doing the Estes method.
Sad.
Lagoon.
Lagoon again.
Oh wow.
Which we are a water spring, so that makes sense.
That's just me walking around.
Why are you sad?
Below.
Below.
What's below?
Is there something below? Below this house?
Did anything come through?
Mm-mm.
I can barely hear what you're saying.
Alright, Garrett's set up with the Estes method over here.
So I'm gonna go into this room.
Okay.
Horrible. Alice.
Alice again, horrible.
Horrible Alice?
And the way he said Alice was really strange. What happened to Alice here? What was horrible?
I guess we'll figure out through the spirit box who we're talking to. So I'm gonna go into this room over here. Kevin's gonna be in this doorway between both rooms and see if the REM pod will go off. Has it gone off yet?
Step.
Okay, so it's wanting to step into that room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What happened to Alice in here? What was horrible?
My
Oh,
bad.
that was just Garrett.
So I'll be over here, Kevin, so.
Alice, are you here with us? What happened in this house?
Who are you?
Oh, we mean no harm. We're just here wanting to get to know the history of this place. What happened here?
I just heard a Chinese voice come through.
Do you want us to leave?
Norman.
Is Norman here or Alice, are you here?
There's something else here.
Can you tell us what else is here?
Never alone.
Why are you never alone? Can you tell us what happened here?
Bring me her.
Bring who? Bring Alice to you? What happened to Alice?
She is not yours.
Was Alice taken away? Can you tell us what happened to Alice or what happened in this house?
Get away from me.
Do you want us to leave?
I'm having a hard time keeping my balance.
Can you tell us what happened here inside this house or in this area, or why your family had to leave?
I just heard a baby cry. A ferret came up again.
How long was your family here for?
It's here, right?
What's here?
Without a doubt. Let me go.
Did somebody do something to your family here? Or take your children away?
I'm okay.
How about your children, though?
Ask me. Boxcar.
Oh, boxcar. Can you tell us what happened in the boxcar?
I just heard someone speaking in Chinese. I couldn't understand what it was. "2023? What?"
Yeah, we're in the year 2023 right now. Can you tell us how your family acquired those boxcars?
Things that walked in the night.
Did they attack your family?
We can't handle them.
Are you talking about skinwalkers? Did they harm your children? Did they harm Alice? Or Gail? Alright, REM pod's starting to go off again.
Things in the sky.
What things
At night.
What things did you see in the sky at night?
Wanted.
Bright lights.
Wanted. Alright, so the obelisk just came up with the word wanted.
Loud sounds. In the air. I heard pounding on the railroad, like a hammer.
Expect. Cement.
Whoa. Garrett was just talking about building like a railroad and the word just came up with cement. Did you guys help build the railroad?
Run away. Kill him.
Alright, maybe we should go. That might be our code word.
Ha ha, we got him.
Alright, dude. Let's get out of here.
What?
After that, I think I'm ready to go.
Was it getting pretty crazy?
It came up with wanted, and you said building railroad, and then it came up with cement. And that's when you said kill him.
Me.
now it just said me. Were you killed? And the REM pod was starting to go off like crazy too.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Like how much?
Just what kind of how it was, but it was more constant.
What's... Did anything with the obelisk match up for what I was saying too?
Well, yeah, there were a few instances. And then also, like, I think it was talking about...
Scratch.
I was literally just scratching my head.
What?
What? And it just came up with the word scratch. Are you here with us right now?
Are you still here?
That was freaky. I was literally just scratching my head and it just came up with the word scratch. So whatever's here is watching us. Did you guys run into the skinwalkers here? Because you were talking about
Like things in the night.
things
Yeah.
in the night and they couldn't stand them. Were you guys attacked by the skinwalkers?
Yeah, for a minute I was kind of starting to like it felt just like vortex of air just circulating around me just by that window. And it's like I was up against that wall and I had to hold myself against it to keep my balance because it was like, so it felt like something was like out of like swaying me or something, or just like it was crazy how strong it was.
Yeah, there's something going on for sure. I think they're here. I think something definitely traumatized this family.
Right.
And the kids.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Did it sound like a female voice?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a female here still? Because what was also weird too is I also heard through the spirit box, that things were also in the sky.
Yeah.
So which means it was UFOs here?
Maybe. Or orbs. Have you guys seen any phantom locomotives here?
Or any UFOs? Notice how it kind of all stopped as soon as they stopped doing the Estes method.
Mm-hmm. Are you still here with us? When you said kill...
There's footsteps right out there. Like outside. Yeah. I think I just heard them stick right out this window. Dude, there's nothing out here. What? There's literally nothing. We just heard like footsteps just out this window. Is there anything out this window? Yeah, there's nothing. What in the hell? I kid you not.
You heard footsteps?
I heard full-on footsteps just outside. Was that her? Was that them? Was that you? Was that just you walking outside? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it was just literally out this window that I heard full-on footsteps as if someone was coming around the side trying to make us, like trying to like someone or something trying to scare us.
Mm-hmm. Was that the? Did you run into any skinwalkers here, or any UFOs in the middle of the night?
What? Grandpa just went off. Tell me that wasn't you.
No, that wasn't me.
Swear on your life. Because that sounded like a full-on dead scream.
Yeah.
And that did not sound like a normal human scream.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something here that's not normal? That's paranormal? Because that was weird. Because it felt like the footsteps was coming around this window right here.
Like going around this side?
Yeah, coming around this window, on this back wall, over to here, and it just stopped. But we just went around it, and there was nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something dark here? But notice though how we mentioned possible skinwalkers and or UFOs, and the obelisk hasn't gone off,
Mm-hmm.
and the REM pod just went off like once since we ended the Estes method.
Yeah. It's just gone quiet. What do you think that means?
I'm kind of tempted to try to do the Estes method one more time because, like you said, with you, it was going off all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try the Estes method?
I'll try it, yeah.
Yeah, we try it, and I'll hold the obelisk.
Okay.
And go back in the...
What did it say?
Norman.
Norman again?
Iron?
Iron? The railroad?
Norman, was it you that was working on the railroad? Was it you who I was communicating with through the Estes method? Because how often was that REM pod going off?
Not too often until you said kill him, then it was starting to become more active.
So something to where I was starting to like say, yeah, something happened here. Did you scratch one of us?
Alright, which one is it, Garrett? The spirit box?
Yeah, spirit box, yeah. That's on the side right there. Then I see the power button on the bottom right.
Okay.
Then it should come
And
on.
then we'll just scan through.
Yeah, then hit this. Then kind of hold that button down real quick till it starts sweeping. There you go. And then put the blindfold on. And there's your bound cigarette lighter. Okay, we're gonna try the Estes method one more time. Do you still want to communicate with us through the Estes method? We believe we heard you come around the sides. There's Kevin over there doing the Estes method. That way he can't hear anything that I'm saying. Can you hear me, Kevin? What? That just went off. Are you still here? If you're still here, can you make that REM pod go off? Was there any skinwalkers here? I'm getting really cold right now. That thing just went off as soon. At night? What happened at night? Did things happen at night? The REM pod started going off here once he started mentioning skinwalkers again. Did those come here at night since it was desolate and nobody's around? I'm part Native American. So is that why you're communicating with me and not with Kevin right now?
Dad.
What? Who's dead? Can you tell me the name as far as who was dead?
Workers.
How many workers died? This is the plastic. How many workers died here?
Huge.
What's huge? Was the skinwalker that you faced huge?
Unknown.
What's unknown? Oh, I heard that.
Vulnerable.
Who's vulnerable? Come to the obelisk and tell me who's vulnerable. Come through this box in my hand. As far as who's vulnerable. Can you make this REM pod go off again? Oh, on cue, it goes off. I'm not even joking, I'm this far away and it goes off again, right on cue, as soon as I asked it to. That was just plastic moving around, scared me to death.
2000.
The year 2000? What does the year 2000 mean?
Are the ones that died.
What? Who died in the year 2000? That just went off again. Who died in the year 2000 here? Can you tell me their names?
That are to our attention.
Who are we speaking with right now? Are you a boy? Or a man? Can you make that REM pod go off if you're a man or a woman spirit? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you a child?
I lived.
Who lived?
Run away.
I kept hearing that too. I don't want to ask this question.
From the...
Are you a demon?
From the pain.
Is there any negative spirits here?
Trouble.
Was there any negative entities here that caused these people pain? Can you make that REM pod go off? Oh my gosh. It just went off as soon as I said, is there any negative entities?
40 turns.
40? Now my head camera's had a hard time focusing. What?
Get out.
No more. Fine.
You want us to get out?
Yes.
You tell us who you are first, and then we'll leave. Are you a negative entity? A negative entity?
Hurry.
Tell us who you are first. We're not leaving until you tell us who you are. Tell us who you are. By the authority of Jesus Christ, I command you to tell us who you are. Now.
Thank you. Die.
What? No freaking way. Who are you? Who are you? Tell me your name. I command you to tell me your name. I'm not liking this one bit. Tell me your name, and then we'll leave.
My mother.
You have no power over us. God is with us. Tell me who your name is, or what your name is. Little? Oh, and that goes off again. Tell us who your name is and we'll leave. We want to know who you are. I can feel your energy around me. Tell me who you are. Tell me now who you are and what your name is. So you're gonna be that way, huh? You're not gonna tell me who you are, what your name is?
Fine.
Okay.
It is.
What is? Okay, guys, sorry, we just had to put in a new battery, but oh my gosh, that was creepy. Whatever we were talking to was giving us direct communications like that, and whatever we were talking to, it was like getting real, like confrontational with me. Like, I kid you not, and can you hear me at all what I was trying to say?
Mm-mm.
Can you hear, can I? I was getting to the point where I was getting so, like, agitated from whatever we were talking to. I basically had to say, you know, in the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to tell me who you are, because you were like mocking me as far as like do the answers, and I'm just like, okay, this is pissing me off, and that kept going off, and then I kept hearing more sounds out here, and I'm just like, and the office kept giving some other things too. It kept saying no, I think normal was beforehand, but yeah, it was just.
Freaky.
It was a little intense. I'm like, I never had to ever actually say that to where like my having a hard time catch my breath. It was just crazy as far as just like whatever was coming here. It even told us as far as said, like, I think I'm going to review in the evidence, but it said like go, run away, like leave now. Then it said thanks. Then it said die.
Like mocking us to get out of here.
Or something like that, yeah. Or something. I don't know what it was. But yeah, it was like you kind of see my hands. My hands are like shaking a little bit. It's just like whatever was here.
When I said, I think one of my responses was of the night.
Yeah.
Was that in response to any question? Or?
Well, I kind of repeated what I said earlier, the assist method, as far as from what you were asking. And then, the REM pod kept going off as far as, stuff like that, as far as, possibly being killed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's going off again.
Notice how it only goes off when we mention like being killed.
Yeah.
Did somebody kill you? Or did something kill you? I don't know. It was just something was weird when I saw a car coming out over here too. So
there was a car that came around?
Yeah. So I think now what we need to do is just head out now. I think so we can capture enough.
I think whatever we got is good enough, and they want us out of here. Okay, I think it's gone. Okay. Alright, so we just finished up our investigation here at Locomotive Springs at some of these old buildings out here, and it got pretty intense. I don't know what happened to this family out here, but we got a few responses that makes me wonder if they were being haunted by something.
It got intense real quick. It was getting to the point where I was getting very agitated because it was mocking whatever it was in that house right there. It was starting to mock our questions and our answers, and it was sorry, I'm still kind of shaking over it about it as far as what was going on. And normally I'm not that too scared and whatnot, but yeah, whatever was out here, based off what we were able to kind of get from evidence-wise, all I had to do was something unnatural, paranormal-wise, in the night, because it's something happened.
Yeah, something happened to this family and those kids. Our original plan was to be out here at night and camp right out here in these houses, but I think looking back, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I'd last maybe an hour or two, and then we'd probably have to pack up and leave. I think just how scary it was being out here in the daylight, I can't imagine what it would be at nighttime.
Oh no, that nighttime would be even more creepier.
Yep.
We really heard sounds really walking around that building, basically, and I went around and looked around for it just to see, and it was crazy. Nothing was around there. And we heard footsteps like this. That's basically what we heard. I heard. Because I can't remember if you were where you were or whatever, but
I think I was in the Estes method.
Yeah, that could have been too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were in the Estes method, and yeah, it was. I don't think you were, but anyways.
Maybe I wasn't. Yeah, I think I was just in another room.
But yeah, anyways, so yeah, that place has definitely got some sort of activity going on there, and yeah, so again, everybody, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. Again, if you haven't already, like and subscribe down below. That really would help us out. Leave a comment down below to let us know as far as what you think of this video, because overall we didn't think this place was going to be this crazy active, especially during the daytime, and literally in the middle of nowhere, Utah, by the Great Salt Lake, and whatever's in that building is creepy. Like, it gives me weird vibes in there. So if you want us to return here again, give us to 100 likes and we'll try to come back here again and investigate at night. Otherwise, until then, thanks for watching and we'll see you soon.
Hey, what's up everyone? Kevin here, just doing a recap on our video that we just barely released. And obviously it was a lot of bad luck when we had the flat tire, but in the area that we camped at, you could look down the road and you could see all those abandoned homes in the area that we were trying to get to, so we knew we were close. I just knew we were so close we had to get there, and so the next day we ended up driving down there and investigating during the day, and we still came up with a lot of activity, surprisingly. So I'm kind of curious to go back there at night and see what we capture. The reason Garrett and I chose the spot is because we were researching, and we saw reports of phantom ghost trains, weird lights in the area, weird lights in the sky at night. We read a lot of, we chose that spot because of the history of the area, of the construction of the railroad, the Chinese immigrants that were in that area building the railroad, just lots of history, and ultimately lots of stories that people were trying to that we were hopefully able to get out of that area during our investigation. And while we were there camping on the side of the road, I can't even really explain what was happening. It was kind of weird. I know Garrett and I were kind of just setting up our tent on the side of this dirt road, and we'd look in the distance and there would be kind of this faint light that would go on for maybe 20-30 seconds, then it would go off, and then it would go on again for another 20 or 30 seconds. And I kept wondering to myself, are we seeing a phantom ghost train here? I still don't know what was going on, but it was just kind of a weird occurrence. When we finally got there the next day, you just get the sense that this whole place was abandoned, but you also get the sense that the stories in this place stayed behind, and that they're just waiting to be discovered, and they're trying to tell their story. So obviously Garrett and I are trying to get to the bottom of what happened out there in Locomotive Springs. There's obviously lots of activity. Like I said, when we go back, I'd like to go there at nighttime to see what we can pick up. I'd like to go investigate some of the other boxcars that are abandoned in the area, as well as go to some of the other settlements that we didn't get an opportunity to go to. And so that's kind of just my recap of the area. I'm excited to make our way back there and hopefully capture more footage and have another camping experience out there. I think Garrett and I were talking that we'll probably rent some Jeeps or some sort of ATV to get out there next time, so we don't have to worry about our tires and the rough road on our cars. And I think it's a really desolate area that is full of the supernatural occurrences, and it's just a paranormal hotspot, so I can't wait to go back there and investigate. All right, peace.
Hey everyone, this is Garrett, and if you are seeing this, you have just watched part 2 of our investigation here at Locomotive Springs in northern Utah by the Great Salt Lake. We wanted to say thank you for tuning in to our Halloween special. We hope you liked it. And again, please hit like and subscribe and comment down below as far as what your favorite part was. As far as in this video, we greatly appreciate it. Kevin and I just wanted to put in our summary as far as what happened at this location while we were filming, and to say the least, it was definitely a crazy experience going from the part 1 video to part 2 in this case. When we went to the house the very first time, it seemed more peaceful, it seemed more relaxed. We were able to get some good calm responses as far as who was there and whatnot with Norman, I think Abigail and Gail in this situation, and just getting normal response, which was definitely great. It's just that when we went back there the second time for this part 2 of this video, it just seemed like something switched as far as like did a complete 180 as far as the vibe and overall feeling of the place. It went from nice and peaceful to more, say, being on edge and kind of just not knowing what was there. It kind of maybe seemed something might have been suppressing the other spirits as far as talking, because once we started talking about as far as someone being killed there, as far as being or murder and whatnot, or anything else that had, malicious intent, that's when things started to happen. And so obviously you could tell when it came to me asking questions and whatnot, then I started getting really agitated and just not being myself, which is crazy, because it really kind of felt like something, I would say, not say malevolent, but more kind of, not say darker or sinister, but kind of more of just oppressive, if that makes sense, was there, and keeping the others from speaking. And it just got really weird really quick. And what was weird was that when we were able to hear the footsteps walking around the house during the Estes method, as far as when I was hearing them, we went out there and checked, obviously, like you said, like you're able to see in the video, and nothing was out there. We went around the whole house, and I swear on my life, cross my heart type thing, that, type situation, Scout's honor and everything. I can't do the Scout's honor, my finger won't work. But yeah, Scout's honor in this case, that something was out there, something was definitely moving. You could hear it on the gravel and whatnot, and nothing was around the house, nothing was around us for miles. And so when that happened, it was really creepy, and I could definitely tell something was out there, because it felt like human spirits, or some, like human footprints possibly, or something maybe else that was walking, just around the property of the house, like it was kind of spying on us and trying to observe as far as what we were doing there, because I'm guessing nobody had probably been there to talk to them in maybe 150 years, if I had to guess, more likely, because nobody had ever really been out there possibly to talk to them. So and they were trying to fill us out possibly, or it, depending on what that spirit was, or entity in this case, was trying to fill us out. And you can definitely tell it was making me agitated, and not just feeling like people just weren't welcome. And you can hear some of the responses to the Estes method, that it really wanted us to go. It didn't really want us being there. And so that's what we did. We ended up leaving. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the answers that we were wanting to get there, unfortunately. So hopefully, after winter, when spring comes around, when it's not so bloody cold, or wicked cold in this case, that be able to go back and investigate there when it's warmer and see what happens. And there's other spots in the area that have had the same type of experience as well, we'll be able to see online, as far as with the Chinese immigrants, building the first Continental Railroad and whatnot. That happened even further west from where we were at, so even way more desolate. So hopefully to have a series of, as far as serious investigation out there, we have multiple videos for that moving forward. Please let us know down in the comments as far as if you'd like to see that happen, and we will make that happen hopefully next year for everybody when it's not so cold out and whatnot. So again, hit like and subscribe down below, and let us know what you think of the video. And if you have any other thoughts as far as where you'd want us to go, let us know too. That'd be great, and we'd love to go hit some new places up. And again, thank you all for being a part of this journey, and we greatly appreciate it. It's been a blessing to us having our subscribers and whatnot. So again, let us know what your favorite part of the video was and what you could think was happening to us at that time, and let me know as far as what you think as far as when it came to those bright orbs or objects that happened in the first video. I think also the second video here too. So let me know what you think, and thank you so much again for everything, and we hope to see you soon in the next video.